closing up.
Well, y'all see where we at, and y'all already know why I'm here. It's season 4. It's episode 9. We at the dime. Let's go.
She talk to me like I'm the master. She doing coke right out the plastic. Ain't offer it, but she was asking. So white that it look like a napkin. Some of my homies throw C's, a couple of B's, the 5 and some of them G's. I got what you need. Pills of the weed, you need a blessing, then sneeze. It's all for a fee.
Y'all know what happened, y'all heard what happened, y'all seen what happened. This is season 4, episode 9 of the #1 podcast show in the Midwest. And on this motherfucker, all we do is really talk about what has happened. We've been covering the nightlife. We've been talking to some of the heavy hitters. We've been talking to the people that make the city move in Chicago. As we all have learned, the Illuminati. And as I've been saying, we cannot talk nightlife without sitting down with my next guest. My next guest, I've always called them the youngest in charge. You understand what I'm saying to you? Even though they are grown men, man, they are a group of young men in a time where, goddammit, it's a lot of emphasis on, goddammit, YNs. These young brothers have came in and ushered in what they call the YH. And I am introducing to y'all none other than my boy Shad, my boy T.Y., my boy Tez. That's how I know him. But y'all might know him as Young Heavy Entertainment. What's the word?
Clap it up one time.
Hey, look, I know y'all grown, bro, and I know I always call y'all the youngest in charge, bro, and that's because in the industry dominated by, you know what I'm saying, cats that's, you know what I'm saying, a little bit older than y'all, bro, y'all ridiculously hold your own. How did y'all like, where did it all come from? Like, where we get Young Heavy from?
Oh man, years.
I mean, how did y'all like? How did y'all link up? Like, what did the whole?
We all kind of know each other from different areas, different relationships. Like some of us are family with each other. Like me and him, you know, everybody just kind of like came together through mutual friends. You know, like he might had a friend that he was in 8th grade with that he brought around, you know, freshman year to around me, and then he was around him, and then before you know it, you got a group of like-minded guys that just like formed this nucleus, you know, of people and just like on the same page and wanted to do the same thing. So
who the fuck said let's start throwing parties?
Actually, nobody. I don't believe. So we was doing events on our own. Like we always did events for the fun. Like we was the type of guys that would get together and just like get hotel rooms, get party buses, rent out venues, just stuff that we was funding with our own bread or whatever. And it was just like, you know, we just having fun. We some young kids coming up on the west side, we just having fun. But then our platform started to grow, and we just kept, you know, doing bigger. Then we took it to block parties. Like, if anybody know, you heard about 12 before, you know,
about 12.
We will have 1,000 people on one block, 1,500 people on one block. Not a scuffle, not a scar, no harm, all fun. So that's just kind of how we started.
I can kind of attest to the fun that go with y'all party. Like, if you are talking about theme parties, like a party that carries a theme, these young gentlemen are outdone. Like they're second to none. Like y'all shit out, like it's actually fun, and your crowd actually come out
In the thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they look forward to it for sure.
Come in costume and everything. How you?
It's tough, but I think it starts with us. Like, we like to have fun. What if you know personally?
Yeah.
When you see the themes, we not just doing it for the people who patronizing the place. We coming first in the theme.
Absolutely.
Fully themed out.
Fully clothed out.
So we lead by example with that, and we try to just like spread that contagious energy, you know, to the other the party goers. They see us in full effect and act. They like, okay, you know, but it just. Exactly. And then we got like, I'm not gonna lie, like we got a nice following, like not followers, but a following who kind of like really grasps the things that we do and like really gravitate to us. So when we do things, they really like, you know, they lock in for sure.
We gonna call it professionally. How long have y'all been doing this professionally? How long have y'all y'all locked and y'all sat down like, you know what? This what this is. We're gonna put this together and this how we're gonna run this. How long have y'all been?
I'm probably fresh.
I want to say a good 15.
Yeah, no, professionally, like on the business side, I want to say 8 going on 9. I want to say maybe 2016, so maybe 9 years.
So 15 years doing parties, 8, 9 years professional.
For sure.
Yeah.
When did we start the
First
factory?
stint was with Snow.
Factory.
Yeah, no, KFD.
Yeah, it was
Now listen, that was the first.
Yeah, that's the first stint.
That was the first I ever got with for y'all.
For
Fucking
sure.
with Snow.
Exactly.
We had Structure out there. We had
For sure.
KOD out there. That was the first.
So to
with
piggyback off your question, your original question is how we got into it professionally. Snow Nina is the
Shout out
one
Mean
who-
Team.
Shout out Snow Nina, Mean Team,
Yeah.
Pony, all those
Shout out
people.
Pony Fly Life. Hey, it
Oh.
was no Saturday night like Mean Team Saturday night.
Yeah.
That Structure. That shit was.
Snow Nina introduced us to Nightlife.
Yeah.
She's the first person to call us and say, I see what y'all doing in the city on y'all own. Y'all got a wave like I never seen before.
Yeah.
But y'all having too much fun. Let me show y'all how to make too much money.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It started making sense.
For sure.
Shout out Snow.
Shout out
man.
Snow, for sure.
Shout out Snow, cause that's crazy. Cause we
I
in the
love
industry
Snow, bro.
where it's,
I
huh?
love Snow, bro.
Hey
We
man,
love
shut
Snow.
up. Yeah,
We love Snow. We
got
humble,
to, got
for
to,
sure. Yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
So we in the industry, man, where it's plagued by overpriced bottles. We're plagued by the general admission crowd being left out
For sure.
of the party. We plagued by the whole scene being took over by these and those.
Take it for sections.
So it's like I've talked to Shani, you know what I'm saying, and I've she kind of broke down for me how the bottle prices and shit like that go, and our sections and shit get sold. But if y'all can kind of, you know what I'm saying, explain what made the bottles and the sections the dominant focus of the nightlife scene in Chicago.
I wouldn't say just in Chicago. We travel
Just in
a
the
lot.
culture?
Yeah, we travel a lot.
Okay.
We always in Houston. We always in Atlanta. We always in all of these places, and we party. We've done stints like what we did on the road, on the tour. I mean, you know, back on the road or whatever. Or we did stints out of town. It's the same thing. And I can't say exactly what it is because I remember like coming up and like my uncles and things of that nature, like popping bottles was always a thing in the club.
Yeah.
Like even
But it was reserved though, like for the special, for the VIP to have a rope around the.
True. I just think that once more people started coming into the clubs at a younger age and seeing this is the thing, and then you know we had a like a brief like era phase where money was in abundance. And everybody know the period of time I'm talking about is like 2020, 2021, 22. We're talking about the pandemic era.
All right, there we go.
That's very significant to what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Like very significant because what it did was it oversaturated everything. Because now your random average person who could just only stand in line, he could skip the line now.
Got it now.
He could pop 10 bottles now.
Yeah.
He can do so. It threw the balance off. That's personally how I feel.
No, I said the same shit. I said the pandemic gave niggas money that normally wouldn't be downtown or any other way. They got to be now.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a high value place and stuff like that.
So, but then that also plays out in an essence to where like that's where the violence come from downtown. Because I also wanted to ask y'all. I'm gonna get back to that, but it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna ask y'all this question, and I've the question has been asked back to me, rearranged, and I know you all have experienced at some point in time this what I'm about to ask y'all. Why don't the city of Chicago want the Black Urban Party downtown? And I know y'all experienced this shit because we had a spot that we, you know what I'm saying, was doing, you know what I'm saying, Yonder. And they came in there and shut shit down. But beyond that, it's become a real thing. So we spoke to a couple of people, and Kels told us it wasn't really so much a black list, so it was more like a black ball of other black promoters that would keep a certain promoter from down there by fucking with the owner and you know what I'm saying, XYZ.
Locking the gate.
But then we had Chantel come along, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's business, and sometimes in business, your friends got to go in the blender. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be mad because, yeah, you may be able to bring out hundreds of people or whatever, and yeah, you may be able to select these sections, but with 2 o'clock coming and go outside and want to shoot at people. So
For sure.
when we get a hold to these venues, yeah, we want to keep them close to us, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean we're not friends with, see you at the barbecues, you know what I'm saying, get fucked up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But because your crowd is like this, when we get these venues, like it's why we don't want to share them or whatever. So first, is it the city of Chicago or is it black promoters?
That's the question I want to ask you, because you led off saying the city.
Allow me to retort.
So, do you mean the city of Chicago
Or
politically, or do
yeah.
you mean the people in the city of Chicago?
You
Because it's
tell
two
me.
different things.
Right. So let me ask you. Let me change the question. Then, is it blacklisting by political city, or is it blackballing by the urban party culture?
I'm gonna say this, because this has been a thing for a while. So I'm gonna keep it funky with you. We personally feel like, because we discuss these things, like you just said, we even discussed it with you, before some past time. I will say that it's a equal amount of both.
Yeah.
I will say that. I can't speak to the list and everything that whatever, whether it's imaginary, real, whatever. I don't know. I never seen it. Whatever it is.
Have you felt the effects of it before?
We felt the effects of things, and we can't 100% say what those things are. And that's gonna lead to my next thing, is that I feel like it's a balance of both.
Yeah.
One, on the city perspective, I do feel like the city play a major role in keeping certain people or certain names or certain brands or certain cultures, certain ethnicities, all the way down from A to Z. I think the city play a significant role in kind of trying to decipher who they want to be in these, prominent
spaces,
spots and who don't.
Yeah.
Which is rightfully so, because I will say that not all people deserve to be everywhere.
Yeah.
So fair is fair at the end of the day. Some people don't deserve to be in certain places. I won't even just say downtown, And on the other end, I 100% feel like there are people in positions of power that make it their business to keep other people out of positions of power.
Yeah. Gatekeepers. Are they necessary, or is it, or is it?
It is.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna be fair, because it is. In certain cases, it's like a to each his own kind of thing. In certain cases, you might do need to protect the investment. You might do need to keep certain people away from tarnishing or demolishing a certain situation. But on the flip side of that, there are people who also do it outside of that intention.
Yeah.
They do it out of intimidation.
Yeah.
They do it out of hate, out
Absolutely.
of jealousy. They do
Absolutely.
it out of ways to not want to see the next man win, too.
So how do you differentiate?
How do we do that, or?
I mean, just period. How do you? So how do you all differentiate to know between the two of what level is coming at you at? Because that's a great point, and I don't think nobody up until this point has been tiptoed around that. It's almost like a passive aggressive thing when it comes to that
It's a
shit,
fine line
man.
for sure.
Yeah.
And we're gonna cross it every time.
So how are you able to maneuver if it's, let's just say you may know it's coming from a malicious intent. You can't put your finger on it, but you know it's coming from malicious intent. How do you still maneuver through that and still, kiki haha? Like I said, it's a small group.
You can go back to your original question. You said, how do we differentiate between the two?
Yeah.
We don't.
You just did.
We just keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Like we've dealt with it all.
And I've seen that. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've seen y'all fall back, have a group huddle, whatever the fuck happened, and break and come back out and blitz again. Like, so I've seen y'all do it. Like, and I'm gonna say this. It's only really one party that ever gave Sunday night a go in the city, man, and that was y'all party, bro. It's only been one party that ever had the balls to ever go against a Sunday night in the city of
juggernaut
Chicago.
down there on Ontario.
Yeah, hey, listen, the machine is what I call it.
The machine.
Hey, it's only been one party that had the balls to go against the machine on a Sunday night, bro, and that was y'all. And so I would imagine being in that time slot might have garnished a little bit of that PTY. Did you all feel any effects of it?
I think we really endured like the hate before then, but what that situation did was, and this is to nobody specifically, hate in general around the city of Chicago as far as other promotions and brands and stuff like that. I'm not speaking politically right now. I'm just speaking from a promotional standpoint.
Yeah.
I think we've been endured that hate long before then. But what that Sunday situation did, it shined light on the hate. It brought it to the daylight where people was like, oh, this might actually be a thing. It actually might be a lot of that towards those guys. That's what that Sunday situation did. And that's not towards anybody specific. Because it came from all angles.
Yeah,
like we received it from the back to front. And
Yeah.
but
Because you got those that you got to figure, man. You had those that wanted. So many people want to do a Sunday night in Chicago, bro. But they just know, like, just the stigma of the machines.
Yeah.
They just.
that's how it was
feel
when we
me?
started that Sunday.
Yeah.
To be honest, to be like, people was on the phone like, hey man, don't do that. We like, who?
We started
Right.
to play one,
No, we talking about the Luxor stuff.
Yeah, Luxor.
but it came. It's the most of us came from Play too, though. We had
On
put-
Division?
but that was
No.
saw
You know, we had a Sunday at Play South 2 years ago.
was they though.
Play on Sundays.
And Harvey.
Yes,
Yeah, Harvey.
that was our first run. That was that was one of the craziest runs ever in Harvey. Before the law,
Right,
before
right,
the
right,
new,
right,
right
right,
before
right.
the new. Actually,
Right for the midnight shit.
we
yeah,
had the
man.
last stint at
Yeah.
Club Play. Like we was in the midst of the law. We had to cut our hours back. We went through that whole process with them. Cause those some good dudes. Shout out to Al and Bo. By
Shout
the
out,
way,
yeah.
those some good dudes. Hands down the best ownerships that we ever like endured or had a partnership with. Hands down.
So what fucked up the Sunday night at Luxor?
What you mean as far as the ending?
Like, yeah, so like for you to take on a Sunday night, and now it's really only two main parties in the city on Sunday night. It's the machine and then it's you guys. You know what I'm saying? What brought that party to an end?
So we experienced the same thing that we experienced in Harvey. Cicero ordinance changed.
Right.
To clarify that, because people, we don't speak out on a lot of things.
Right.
Like we just keep rolling. We don't care to clear rumors. We're not gonna wrestle about it, or it is what it is. But for clarity, Cicero had been fighting to get a new liquor ordinance in the entire city of Cicero. The entire city had to change their hours to midnight. So it wasn't that Luxor is open right now.
Yeah.
The restaurant, they operate, legally, but
But you gotta have them hours.
they closed it. They made us close at midnight,
Yeah.
which would have forced us into a date party situation. It just wasn't the way. So we just respectfully, went our way, they went their way. Those are still good friends. Shout out to them too.
Shout out to them. So, isn't it ironic that now you got the number one day party in the city? And the time where you just said yourself,
Oh yeah,
trying to force us
according
into
to
a
that,
day
oh yeah,
party.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And so now,
For sure, that's a full circle moment.
you land here at with the dime.
For sure.
Shout out A-Mac, shout out Kong.
Shout out Omar.
Shout out
those
O.
guys.
Ammo Egger.
Yeah, for sure.
Sunday in Chicago, they call it Sunday Fun Day. Sunday in Chicago is full of brunches, full of day parties, and everything always ends with the machine and the young heavies.
For sure.
But coming from the nightlife, you all have begun to tackle the day party scene. At a time where, like you just said, they was going to push out into a day party, and now not only is it the night parties, y'all done landed a Sunday slot up here at the dime from like 4 to 10.
Yep. 4 to 10.
So 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I've been in here. I've been in here several times.
They all high.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. It ain't just the angles. It ain't the camera. Yo, it really look like that in this motherfucker, man. Like so. How and after that is the Sunday party. How do you keep people attention for 12 fucking hours of party?
Man,
You know what I'm saying to you? Like they follow y'all around every fucking week for 12 hours. Like how?
yeah.
Come on, yeah, you ain't said shit all day. Look, Ted's the cool one.
Don't forget we got crowd control, but go ahead, Taz.
For sure. But keeping somebody attentive for 12 hours that's a hard task to do.
For sure.
But the way our crowd is, they literally, like I think Kai stated earlier, they follow us everywhere we go. So we'll be from 4 to 10, we here at the dime, and then right immediately after the area is already open from 9 to 2 o'clock. And from 4 to 10, I ain't gonna lie,
This is the number one day party in the world, not the city.
And
Y'all thought I was gonna say city. I said in the world, Craig.
Sold out each and every Sunday.
Yeah, legit. It is the thing. It is the thing.
And it's not. It's the best day party because you have to just be here. You gotta. It's one of them situations when they be like, you had to be there. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun, bro.
Like I had a motherfucker tell me.
Sunday, man.
I had a motherfucker tell me, man. And if I'm lying, I weigh 90 pounds. I had a motherfucker tell me the other day, man. They say, "Goddamn, I want to go to the dime on Sunday." I say, "What you mean you go to the dime on Sunday?" Motherfucker say, "My friend been there every motherfucking week, and she say, I'm tired of looking at this shit. I got to go." I said, "You want to go to the dime?" He said, "Yes, it's the dime on Sunday." I said, "Look, the whole time I'm knowing what part that you know what I'm saying that she talking about, man." I say, "Man, okay, all right." I say, motherfucker, they're my partners over there.
For sure that.
And then my homies over there. She's like, "You want to go to the dime on Sunday?" I got you. Go to the dime on Sunday, bro. But it's talked about.
For sure.
It's talked about throughout the city,
Yeah,
throughout the region, bro. Like I chat GPT'd y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? I did.
That's cold right there.
Damn, baby. My boy Maul in here every Sunday. Shout out my boy Maul, man.
Shout out
Trainer
Maul.
Jones, man.
Trainer Jones.
Shout out to my boy, man.
Hey,
For real.
that's my
Much
boy.
love.
Hey. And Maul come from the machine.
He do. It's love with Maul.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
love with Maul.
the respect that y'all
It's
get.
love with all those guys, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the machine.
Yeah.
That he called it.
The machine.
Shout out to.
I know that machine.
Shout out to all those guys, the establishment. It's no ill will.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, we just.
But it is the Shalom-Illuminati. It is like Sunday is Sunday.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We all see the viral moments in the news and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, the machine is the machine.
Yeah,
like,
for
you know what I'm saying? There's
it is what it is.
There's no,
And we ain't never praying on nobody downfall.
you can't. Hey, at that point, man,
At all.
you got to understand when you do shit like that, man, you so bad season to your own.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the universe don't know what
see your own blessings, man.
Yeah.
We putting good energy into the universe. That's it. That's all.
I know y'all don't want to so bad seeds and shit, and I know y'all be doing all this positive shit and all that type of shit, but this is the heat check. Y'all been real political, you know what I'm saying? Now, I want to ask, because motherfuckers was on me to ask y'all about this shit. Motherfuckers say y'all been in the, it's been a little back and forth between y'all in a particular situation.
Who?
On the internet lately, though.
What was it?
What?
That you all in Aquila.
Come on, man.
All I'm saying is,
I thought you had something.
look.
Yeah, I thought
No, because I don't be knowing what the fuck to say. Motherfuckers really. So, because here we go again. We talking about Sunday night. It's almost like no matter where the fuck you all go, your Sunday night gonna be what the fuck it is, which have made you all a commodity. Like, nobody really heard of Aquila before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't. And it ain't no sending no diss, you know what I'm saying? But, and then you all, and it became the new, and then everybody, you know what I'm saying, situation. So, but when you all left that situation, man, I saw a real politically correct post. Now, bravo, man. Boys, they did that real smoothly.
For sure.
And
Always.
then,
We gonna always be
but
professional.
then,
What's up?
motherfuckers, they sent me some shit that wasn't so politically correct. Everything was like a back and forth.
Because that's the other side. Where
So,
we come humble.
is this ownership? Is this? Was the split really ownership? Was it an ownership or was it?
Wait, was what? Ownership?
What happened to Tequila?
You said, was it on ownership?
Yeah.
What do you mean, as far as what?
I don't know.
You said, was the split?
Y'all was
ownership?
doing so the way I was going back and forth, man, and it was public. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I'm going to say this, right? As I was about to say, we come humble. That does not mean we leaving that way.
yeah. Oh.
And, you know, like, we play chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
You know, timing is everything to us. We very strategic, calculated. You know what I'm saying? And it just like, you can hit all day long, but we gonna throw the knockout punch. And that's not to nobody specific, that's just in general. When you speak about machine, that machine over there, that machine sits in one spot. This machine,
Moving.
well, we
Constant
move,
moving parts,
it's,
yeah.
it's constant moving parts. So there's no ill will with Aquila. You know, shout out to them, wish them the best. You know, we personally decided to end that partnership with Aquila. It was on our watch. We wasn't removed there. It wasn't it was a us thing. You know.
Sure wasn't. You said it wasn't a nasty ass taco, but you said that.
Nah, we was getting through a lot of the. You know what I'm saying?
You said it was nasty tacos.
I mean, you know, I was just going off what people were saying.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I'm not here to speak on any.
Now don't get here and say you ain't gonna speak on it. It was already on it.
Hey,
we
listen,
talking about
listen.
this shit was already on it. They
Yeah.
they already. You know what I'm
so
saying?
guess what? That means I
Yeah.
spoke on it already. I don't have to speak on it twice.
Nah, fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fuck that.
Trying to dig
Cause-
deep in,
I
man.
don't know what he want me to say. I don't know what he want me to say.
In fact, don't say nothing. Saw what happened, G. Look,
He already explained it to you.
Hey,
shit.
we cannot be infiltrated.
He already explained it to
Under
you,
no
man.
circumstances.
oh man.
One
So,
come on. Come on.
have you ever experienced an owner that, you know what I'm saying, that maybe underestimated you all's power and then seen it and wanted to rearrange the arrangement?
All the time.
I think it always start like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Then once the relationship is built,
yeah.
most of them go.
Is that fair though? I mean, leverage
In business,
in
it's
business.
always
Yeah,
fair.
absolutely. Something leverage.
The game is cold, but it's fair.
Absolutely.
We don't take it personal. We just gonna be strategic about it, and we gonna come out on top. That's just what it is. You know, we come in with a good intention, a great intention, and let us stay that way. The moment you start moving the pieces around the board, now you like forcing our hand to like take over the board. But to be honest, we don't have any like bad run-ins with owners. Like any owner, any venue we've ever had, I could pick up the phone. He could pick up the
Right
phone.
back.
We could call right now. They'll pick up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, it's relationships. We got great relationships in the city of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know, that's not 100%, but for the most part, yeah, we be cool. Like we don't be having, you know, because we come in a certain way. Our approach is different. With all due respect to everybody else and their brands, whatever, we actually stand for something. We men of integrity first. Everything else come after that.
I imagine you all being in this shit, you all love life would have to take a back seat to this. How do you each of you balance, or do you balance? Is it a balance?
Yep. This the question finally
You
for
know what
these
I'm
two
saying?
guys.
Like so. All right. So
Yep, you swung it the right way.
I'll swing it my way.
how do you all balance home life, relationship life, and being men of the nightlife, popular party promoters, the in crowd? How, you know what I'm saying? How do you balance that life out with your home situation?
It's easy.
Is it?
To be honest, on my end, it's easy.
Okay.
There you go. Only speak for you.
People ask all day, like, how we do it. They ask us all day, every day. Like literally,
No, for sure.
They ask us how we do it. It's all about balance. Like I got time to spend with my family. I got time to spend with my daughter. I got time to spend with my significant others. Still time to spend with my friend. Like you, it's balance.
No, that's great right there.
Do you experience
It's hard to do though. I ain't gonna lie. Like most people don't even fucking know I got a full-time motherfucking job. They just look at me and think I'm like, this
party promoter,
Party
man?
You feel
Go
me?
home,
Like
sleep.
you gotta balance all of that.
Do you all experience jealousy from your spouse though? Are there times where they feel like you're giving
100%.
this
Definitely.
fan or whatever, this female, this friend, this guest, too much attention? She's too into you.
100%.
Yeah, like so how do you ease that? Because I would imagine trust has to be. Yeah. That sounds good. Now, so we ain't gonna let.
They on
We
schedule.
gonna put that part.
They on schedule times, man. They can't be here every day because this is, to be honest, it's just not built for.
So you're single.
I'm not.
You're not single.
No.
So why would you leave them to answer that?
Who?
You step back and let them answer the question about it.
I finally wanted them to speak, so
Right.
I just let
right.
them rock out. You know what I'm saying?
I took it as like shit.
No, just we all on the same plateau, and we assist each other in making sure we protect home. That like I said, we men first. We promoters and we businessmen, but we family men first. We love our families. Like our extended families, our immediate family, whoever. Like so, that's first. We live regular lives that we prioritize. Nightlife,
Each one of y'all, when
unfortunately,
y'all
comes
sleep
out
at
to
the
this.
crib, where your phone at?
With my phone at.
We're gonna start with you.
Right on the side of me.
On the side of you, in the bed, on the nightstand,
bed.
face up.
Face up. No face
I don't
down.
believe you, shot.
Nah.
Where your
no
phone
count,
at?
man.
I don't know if that'd be it.
Where your phone at?
Mine?
Yeah.
In the basement.
Tez. Where you
Damn,
phone?
what
You in
Tez
the
say?
crib
Hold on.
sleep? Where you phone
Just say
at?
he'll be locked up in
I
the
was finna say.
Might be right on the side of the bed.
And now we don't deal with those problems, man. We respectable men. We got respectable situations, and this is just what it is. It's the dream. So
Can friends have a sexual relationship and keep it on a friendship basis?
it's possible.
It's possible. It's very much
Very
doable.
hard, but possible.
It's doable.
Yeah, doable for sure.
Is it worth doing?
Depends on the circumstances. Everybody's situation different. If they both single, it's worth doing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have consistent sex with your friend,
Yeah.
and then just stay on a friendship basis.
It's possible.
You think it's with the female as well?
It's possible. Like
Is she
Yeah.
is she just one of them wild ones that just don't got no emotional attachment? Like
Yeah.
sex don't get her emotionally attached?
That's every fucking woman, though.
No, it's a few out here that's some straight, They can really get up from with you and like you'll be looking at them like, next day, 2 days
Like,
went by.
damn, you ain't gonna hold me or nothing.
No, 3 days then went by. She ain't even text or nothing. You like,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Fucking Vikings, Jay.
It's possible.
I'm 45. You got the love on me, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Get the love on me, baby. I might want some tomorrow, baby. Yeah, especially if it's good, baby. Don't get up and just leave me there right there, baby. Don't call me no Uber, baby.
Yeah, be one of them tenderonis.
Hey, you hear me? You hear me?
Be one of them tender ones. Be one of
Hey,
them tender ones.
hey, look, man. Hey, all my bitches is all my bitches. You feel me? I
Well,
love
he
them
said it, not us.
all. Yeah, hey,
He
look.
said it, not us.
I believe music carries spirits. How do y'all feel about this in the dead, man? And I'm saying that because while researching you all, I came across you all last one of your homies. What is it? Back here, was it 2020?
2020.
2020.
November 8th, 2020.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Vail.
For sure,
So,
brother. Ville.
I was going through posts from back then, and then the years. It's been this many, it's been that many years. And I was just reading the way it was making y'all feel, and it was making people feel, man.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Like how did you all, as a group, man, pull yourself together in a time where, like that?
Brotherhood. It's something we've been forming before we was, before we was in business, while we was just little young pups running around. We always stuck together, no matter what. We've been through a lot, outside of the Ville situation. We've been through a lot, like anybody, like any other kids growing up, in the, I won't say churches. I don't like using the word churches, but like any other kids growing up, in middle class neighborhoods. So just brotherhood, we stick together through anything. It's a lot more of us that's not here today. Shout out to all our brothers.
Yeah, it's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, for sure. And everybody on different plateaus, everybody have different professionals, stuff like that. So, but overall, we just stick together. It was tough. It's still tough. Like,
Right, I can imagine.
yeah, for sure.
So-
it was our everyday friend.
When you hear music that's this and that, and I don't know each one of y'all that's this. When y'all hear music that, like, how do you feel about just the that part of the culture, period, about this and the dead?
Shadow.
I'm really not a big fan of it. I don't really respect it.
Yeah, for sure. It's not. It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something we, but to each his own. Though,
So
it's like in a sense, I understand it, why they do it, because it was introduced at one point, and then it became one thing, and it's like ping pong. It's like once it's a never ending cycle. So exactly. So I'm not like making an excuse or anything or justifying, but I do understand it from that perspective. But from our perspective, 100% not with it. It's distasteful.
Do you think drill music perpetuates Chicago street gang violence?
100%. 100%. Not 70, not 80, 100% for sure.
So I asked this question to everybody to come on the show, man, and I always got to say this too as well. It was King Louis that said it ain't drill music, it's social media, because he said because we live in a time now where I can pick this up right here and I can completely, versus a time where you had to go record a track, get it out there, but hope for motherfuckers hear it and shit. Now I can just hop on this right here
And do whatever.
say a particular name and just do whatever. You say, man, so you say social media made Chicago street gang violence more dangerous than drill music, but I feel like personally drill killed the culture.
I agree with that though. I agree with him to a certain extent. I think it intensified it.
yeah,
That's what it the music actually introduced it to another level, and then the social media just intensified it. It amplified it. It made it where it's like right there, like you know what I'm saying.
So who holds accountability for the music, man? If we in the so let's say this, let's put it right here back to the nightlife. If we in the party culture, man, and we understand that music carries spirits, and we're in here, and so the DJ so who carries the accountability? Is the DJ accountable for, what I'm saying, what he pumping into the crowd?
Who's responsible for the music actually being heard, or who's responsible for the music being created?
Who's responsible who's responsible for the mass production of it? Like, we know who's responsible for creating it, you know what I'm saying? But if you want, and I say this over and over again, like music carries spirits. There's no way around it. Like, music carries spirits. There's the reason why even in our field of nightlife, it's like when a party getting ready to end, you got to slow that shit down.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't let these motherfuckers up out of here
Drunk already.
on it high. You know what I'm saying? You,
Amped
turn
up.
them up.
yeah, wind that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
And that's understanding that it's like a piper almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a science to that shit.
For sure.
But you got motherfuckers that's, let's just say, just for the culture, man. It's a song. The song is popular, but it's dissing somebody's real family member. So you got 100 motherfuckers, 200 motherfuckers in this bitch that don't got nothing to do with nothing, don't even care about nothing, but the song is just busting so hard. But fuck this person, family member is just a part of the song, and it's like 100% that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, who, if the culture is now pushing peace, where does the accountability begin at with the music? As far as you can't say put the guns down and then play. You get what I'm saying to you? Like, you can't have a whole 15-second put the guns down infomercial, and then your DJ come right back and play.
Yeah.
So who's to be held accountable? Because also, like, with some of the crowds that the promoters bring out, you know what I'm saying? I always ask who's accountable for the crowds. Like, people say I can't control this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? But it is particular groups of people that follow particular promoters around to these, you know what I'm saying, spots. And so
For sure.
whenever some of these things happen, it's always, I can't control them, or I can't control that, man. So I guess the ultimate question is, where does accountability come in with shifting I don't even want to use the word peaceful because peaceful has become such a propaganda word now. It just shipping the culture into a different direction, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it start with the music, bro. Y'all doing R&B
Thursdays. Sir,
R&B Thursdays, right?
every single Thursday, Local Vocals R&B Thursday is back up and running. One of the dopest R&B party segments in the world, correct?
I can dig. It's a vibe, right?
But to get to that, I think everything begins and ends with the people,
Yeah.
the culture. Exactly what you said. The culture. It's the culture. Like we literally responsible for everything that's produced, created, amplified. And a lot of times, like, I love my people, like really, really love my people, but we can be our own worst enemy.
Absolutely.
We our own demise. We the people standing in our own way. So to answer that question, I think it all just begins and ends with the culture, the mentality of every individual. It's just, it's the culture. Like, we produce a lot of like demonic things, a lot of negativity, a lot of controversy, a lot of, just unsung, unnecessary.
Do you
Beef, vibe,
do
whatever,
you know how to manipulate the culture to shift it? Because I feel like creating the R&B party as a separate party is a super step in that direction.
For sure.
Because now that's becoming a thing now.
Definitely.
The R&B parties, the R&B nights. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's in a effort to calm this motherfucker the fuck down a little bit. But when you throw them sexy ass dope ass R&B parties, they YNs too much, they gon'
Yeah, for sure. And that's
coming,
why,
you know what I'm saying?
and that's kind of why I don't really blame the DJs.
Yeah.
And I'm tough on DJs, but I don't blame the DJs for that specifically because they just playing what the people want to hear. Because the moment they don't cater to that culture, that thing, they not a top DJ. They not getting booked. They not there. You can't spin correct. You know what I'm saying? They get weaved out for that. So can't blame the DJs. It's the culture, bro. It's just what it is. Those other parties. That's why we took a turn a few years ago when you start seeing us coming out of left field with them things like back to back to back, the R&B to this.
Crazy with them is too.
It's because we went to the drawing board and said, it's some things they gotta change. And it's not us, we're not accountable for it, but we can be accountable for the change that we make with our own events. So that's why we started coming out with those kind of things we just try to bring fun and excitement back to the Chicago nightlife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago has a very bad stigma when it comes to the nightlife culture. And I don't think it's as bad as people make it. I think there are a few bad apples in the tree that make it bad for everybody else. That's what I think about night. I love what Chicago nightlife at, like right where it has been this last year. I feel like it has elevated this last year to a lot of dope things. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of promoters out there doing some dope things for sure.
I can agree with that. Even this past summer, man, was
this was one of the best summers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on record saying this is one of the best summers we had.
Yeah.
From a nightlife, day life perspective, probably in 10 years, I want to say.
I second that.
It's top 3 for sure.
I second that.
It was lit. It's a lot of dope events, and it began and started with the people. It began and end with the people, but we played parts in that too. Us as promotions.
For y'all,
Promotion
with
team.
you all being the group and having these creative parties, I would imagine the creativity, is there ever a conflict of creativity when y'all sitting down at the table coming up with these themed events or trying to figure out what's to do next with you all being 3 different individuals, 3 different creative ideas and 3 different ways of going about doing things? How do you all come collab to
we really bounce thoughts around from each other. So like I have one have one thing in my head, Ty have another thing, Shot have another thing, or however it go. And then we come together collectively, and then we were like, damn, we can make it this. and then we'll come up with a name, and then we'll just throw it out there, and it just it be what it be. But
So there's never a conflict inside of
we ain't
we ain't finna do that goofy ass shit like none of that type of shit.
Yeah, the way we work together is like
Immaculate.
it's here and
Sure.
like,
Yeah,
we help each other, so it's like it never really been no conflict between or to say we could trying to come up with a name for whatever, it never been a conflict. We all came together, we thought of that, and it.
I mean, obviously we talk shit to each other. We still, it is what it is.
Outside,
For sure. So, but we role play. We all champions, bro. We role players. We excellent in all our roles. We got a few other people behind the scenes who pitch in this and that and kind of help work hand in hand with us and stuff like that too. But yeah, for sure, mainly is us bouncing those ideas and stuff off.
I want to personally tell y'all, man, I'm proud as fuck of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have watched you all mature and grow, take losses, revamp, come back, win, you know what I'm saying, and keep steady, man. And being in the Shadow Illuminati, man, to watch y'all thrive, man, it's just exciting to see the shit that y'all gonna do next. Y'all theme parties is like I say, second to none, man. And to watch y'all, man, whenever I see y'all out, man, y'all always in that group.
And sync,
Stuck
for
together
sure.
like glue.
Everywhere. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Maybe after this episode, I might get my official, you know what I'm saying, YH chain. I've been trying to grab me one of them for a minute, man.
You can hide mine, man.
You keep saying that.
You see, I only got it on today.
I have a pair of earrings, a bracelet, and a chain. Next time you see me, I'll take that one look.
We handling too much business right now. We don't even be rocking them like that, man. We locked in for sure.
Nah, man, I appreciate y'all coming to sit down with me. I've been chasing y'all for a long time, bro. Like for a long time, because I see some. I legit when I locked in on y'all at 10 on the road, man. I began to really see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like at first, it's just always business. You know what I'm saying? But the more that I know y'all, the more that I see y'all, the more that you know what I'm saying, like to deal with y'all, I began to see the vision. And when you see somebody's vision and you see it start to come to fruition for them, man, that shit is just like it's a feeling that's unparalleled. It's something else, man. So
it's one of the greatest things ever,
man,
for sure.
I'm proud of y'all. Thursdays, where y'all at?
Davenport, 1383 North Milwaukee. Every Thursday we here. Sunday fun day. We at the Dime.
Sunday fun day. You gotta come to the Dime.
Each and every Sunday.
Shout out to the Dime. Appreciate you fellas. Y'all know.
Shout out A-Mac. Shout out Colin.
Shout out Omar.
Shout out Omar.
Appreciate you guys. Error on Sundays. That's the new Sunday.
So the new Sunday night is at Error.
At Error, 100%.
So real quick. Now, how did we land at Error? So after the Keeler situation came Error.
Not after, intertwined.
Okay.
Like I stated before, we was very calculated. Okay. So, we have a lot of dealings and sit downs, and we got relationships with a lot of these venues. Sometimes we can wake up and press the button on certain venues. We just haven't yet because we believe in time is everything. Just like with this interview, we supposed to get this interview 6 months ago. Yeah. And me and him had talks about it, and what I tell you back then.
Yeah, we got to lock in with B.
I said we got to lock in with B, but I also said it wasn't the right time.
Yeah.
It was things that needed to happen for us.
You told me that.
I told you.
Yeah, you told me that.
In the midst of us talking 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, we was working on other things to there was more priority at that time to make us be able to come have this conversation right now. Like where we at right now. Yeah. The Dime. Because I know when we first started,
do a whole rebrand, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was intentional too. Okay. I want people to know that.
Yeah.
We sat down.
I see it.
We sat down 3, 4 years ago, and we just we gonna take this to a whole nother level. But in order to do that, we gotta sacrifice some things, and that's just how it go. You gotta sacrifice some things to get where you trying to go. And we still learning, we still working, we still teaching, being taught, whatever the case may be. But yeah. That's oh yeah, and the brand name is Too Heavy Promotions.
Too
Heavy Promotions. Shout out to Young Heavy. Promotion brand is Too Heavy Promotions. Appreciate all our people for supporting us continuously all this time. For sure. Love y'all.
The Shy Illuminati's youngest in charge.
Fuck with this.
Love me in peace, man.
He just said never ever.
Yeah.
I gotta steal a day from you, B. I ain't
Hey,
gonna
man,
let you
listen.
know right now.
Hey, it's there.
We might put something together.
It's there. The Shy Illuminati's youngest in charge, man. We've been sitting down with the Young Heavy Entertainment, the Too Heavy promotion group, man. Shout out to the Dime for this illustrious venue, man. Shout out to Baldy, shout out to JoJo, shout out to everybody at the 6H Media staff, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all
Shout
up,
out
man.
to Chicago, man.
Shout out to the Shy.
Can we shout out Chicago?
Before we go,
Make Chicago great again.
let's talk about real quick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the young boy situation, the master thing. Like, are we shouting out Chicago? Is that a real thing? Like, is that like? Did the United Center pick a side?
If they did,
Did the United Center pick a side? Each one, did they pick a side?
I'm not behind the scenes, so I can't speak on that. But
Do it look like it?
But if they did, are they wrong?
Sure.
Why?
Oh.
How? Okay, all right. So, like, you think just because, like the carnage that one person's music terrorizes this city on a fucking daily basis,
For sure.
well worse than what a night of shorty music can do here, and you embrace them at the same venue.
But a plethora of people is responsible for that.
If it's danger, it's
And the
danger.
Henderson, I know, I
If
understand.
it's danger, it's danger across the board.
Listen, I agree with you. But how long? We just talked about being blackballed, enlisted, and all of this. How long was those boys?
So we supposed to wait?
No,
No, we supposed to ride with you.
You don't want to ask my
And you
question.
done killed all our people just because we.
Can
You
you
know what
ask
I'm
my
saying?
question? How long did they have to sacrifice not being able to come, perform, visit, do a hosting, do a show in their own city before any one of those guys was able to pop up
You
and
know
do
what?
one thing?
You know what that say to me? That's woe is me. That shit don't. I don't. How
once
long?
again, you-
but
you
why?
refuse to
But
answer
why
the
is
question.
that though? Why is that though? Yes, that is a thing. Yes,
Yeah.
they don't want. But that's what I'm saying.
Because it's how the music has played.
That's
the
what
city.
I'm. But that's what I'm saying.
You know?
If it's gonna be safety, if it was a safety issue, then make it a safety issue across the board. Don't
They did for 10 years.
Don't host no drill artists.
But they did for 10 years, B.
And then
they
they-
blackballed them guys for 10 years.
And then they let
not
them
being
in.
able to come to their own
And
city.
then they let them in.
Yeah, when they decided to rebrand and come back with a more positive note, they push a
Well, you
piece.
lucky we on this camera.
No, I'm just
Lucky
keep,
we
I'm
on
gonna
this
speak for
camera.
both sides.
Hey man, listen.
I don't got no ill will towards them.
No, there's
you know?
no ill will, but the truth is the truth, bro. And
What is the truth?
And we not. Oh, like.
So did they not get banned from the city of Chicago for 10 to 15 years?
Sure. Yes, I'll give you that. Yes.
So we talking about one concert. We
Why?
gonna empathize with that for
Why?
one concert, and these boys missed out on 15 years.
Why?
If you just said fair is fair, that's what you call fair. If we could blackball and ban our own artists that's from here for 15 years, you come in pushing the same thing, if not worse, because you have a cult following that's known to promote
You
violence.
took the ban off,
When?
and you allowed that very same art, the
Yes,
birthday
because-
at the very same
yes,
venue.
Yes, because we
took the ban
Yes,
off.
because we was able to hold his hand through year after year and watch him rebrand, give back, create charities, meet with the officials, and do this stuff over the
Where
course
he
of
was
years.
giving it back. Yeah.
I can't speak on all that. I ain't that deep into it.
You said he was giving back.
That's what the media say.
A co-drive or something.
Well,
Where
but
was
you know,
it? Where was it?
look, this what I'm gonna end it with this, right?
Can't end it with that.
Look,
I gotta have a little bottle.
I'm gonna say something else.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah,
something else. I'm gonna end it
yeah.
with this. From a business standpoint, I'm not deep into it to say whether they should have canceled or let it roll. From a safety standpoint, I absolutely side with the United Center for canceling that concert because majority of those kids that was going to be at that concert were going to be the age 13, 12, 13, 14, 15. The guys that we speaking about was going nowhere near the United Center. So guess what? All of the violence and the gun, anything that would have transpired at the United Center, guess who it was going to affect? A lot of people's kids. That's the one reason. I have nieces and nephews who died their hair green to go see Youngboy. And we was going to be
And
up
now
till 2 in the morning worried about them though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
So
that.
from that standpoint, I side with them. From the safety standpoint, we don't know what was going to happen up there.
But listen to what you're saying to me, though. Listen to what you're saying to me, though. Your nieces and your nephew can't even go have a good time at a concert because of the threat of the danger of the motherfuckers that you siding with.
I didn't agree with them going to the other concert either. How about that?
But they went.
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
No.
Oh, why would you?
So it was nothing to worry
Why
about.
would it be okay for him to go to this one?
I'm not saying it was okay or not okay. I'm just speaking from a standpoint. If they were to attend, we don't know what would have happened at that concert
just think
because it was a rebuttal.
Yeah.
Now, if he would have initially came and then whatever started off, okay, that's cool. But he's coming on a rebuttal, on a response to a long-term diss, you get what I'm saying? So that was gonna be way more electrified.
I'm not don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that it's not a set the issue, but I think if it is going to be
Spread across the board.
it should be fair across the
sure.
board. Don't host no drill artists at the United Center. You can't say it's a security issue. This is a fucking world-renowned sports venue, bro. It's security measures in place to protect fans from a terrorism attack during a national sporting event,
You're
bro.
in the security business.
Absolutely.
You know, like I know, there are different levels of security.
Yeah. And you know,
What the security
like
that you
I know,
need for a White Sox game,
Yeah.
it's not the same security you
But
need
what's
for
the security-
a drill artist
But what's
concert.
what's the security that secures any hip hop event and been securing it?
I'm not gonna speak on that.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
100%.
All right.
I'm not gonna speak
You
on that.
think
because
that-
that's too political.
You think that wasn't in place?
Do you think that was gonna be able to stop anything? It's in place every single day, and you watch the news, don't you? You watch the blogs, don't you? It ain't never stopped nothing.
Yeah, but
You talking about 25,000 kids running everywhere?
yeah,
Man, please.
Stay sight.
it just make it seem like they wanted Chicago to band together just because
It's Chicago.
he's from Chicago, and then shit just don't go like
What
that.
DJ
It's
Ferris say?
It's
This
Chicago.
Chicago, nigga.
And-
Come on, what else what you talking about?
And on that note,
Shout out to Chicago.
shout out to Chicago, man.
Keep pushing peace and keep making nightlife great and exciting and fun and all that good stuff. Again,
Shad, T.Y., Tez, Young Heavy NT. We'll catch you next time.
Peace.
I'm throwing that money, she bouncing that ass. I like when it's going like that. I like that. Heard them little nigga was plotting to rob me, just know it ain't going like that. I draw off the like, I don't call on my phone. Like, why you do foreign like that? Your shorty just offered me pussy for money, I ain't know she was horn like that. I had that white in the heart of the summer, you ain't know it was snowing like that. My shorty be having them glizzards and switches, you ain't know we was blowing like that. I blew it.